All right, here we go. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I want to do is think of me and I'll be so mine. What's up, DeGraw dogs?
Is that who sings that?
DeGraw.
Gavin DeGraw. Is he a Christian singer?
Hard
vibes wise, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
But no, I don't think he's practicing.
Okay.
He's actually Muslim.
I got him like later.
He's
Muslim. Oh, is he really?
No. Stewart.
I was like, that's cool.
Allah or whatever.
Okay.
No Sorry, comment. I know we're not going to do racially edgy things on the show.
No.
And it's 3 white women and we're going to nip it right in the bud.
And that's it.
I'm not white, I'm Irish.
Just like Mike is Italian and ethnic.
I love when the Italians
and we're all
say
people
that.
of color here.
Yes. I'm a POC because I'm an immigrant.
Andrea's Canadian.
Well, right up top, welcome to the show. I'm Andrea Allen.
I'm Lizzie Cassidy.
And today's guest, boy, oh boy, I've been waiting all day. I've been waiting all month.
God.
I've been so excited. One of our own. She's in the hive mind. Stewart Fullerton.
Hi, y'all.
Great comedian, friend in real life.
Oh my God. Just an absolute
A great friend in real life. I love gabbing with both of you guys.
I know. Every time I'm on a show with you, I'm so excited.
No,
oh yeah.
I feel like with both of you guys, we get into it immediately. Like there's no like, how was your week?
I mean, truly, who cares?
We go immediately to like who.
I'm
we
like,
go
every time I see you, the first thing I say to you is like, "Oh my God, guess what I heard?
Did you see?
Guess what I heard?
Did
Guess
you
what I heard?
see?
Gossip.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like we're always on shows together where it's like the lineup isn't posted.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's always so I just walk up and you're
surprise.
there, and I'm like, I have so much to tell you.
Literally same.
The last show I was on with you were talking about how boys were afraid that girls have BPD. And I'm like, literally, or maybe it was a little throwaway line or something.
Yes.
But it was exactly in tune with all boys.
We always say all boys have autism and all girls have BPD.
Okay, do you guys sometimes Google like, do I have BPD?
Oh my God.
Stuart, sometimes I take the quiz.
Every day.
I'll see something and I'm like, yeah, I take the quiz too.
Yes.
I take the quiz. I ask my therapist and he goes, "No, you don't, but you flirt."
Yeah.
You flirt with it.
We flirt, and I also think it's like period symptoms. Like when you don't know, like when your period is coming,
yeah.
I feel like you're like, I mean, I'd be acting crazy.
But also, who made us crazy? The patriarchy?
Yes, probably.
Yeah. You put me in this position. Do I have bipolar disorder? Yes. Is it men's fault?
100%.
Yes. Is it my father's fault? Absolutely.
100%. Now, are you guys also thinking you're autistic as well? Because they're saying women with ADHD.
Never.
They say that women with
I
ADHD.
have ADHD, but I know I'm not autistic.
No.
I'm like,
I don't
Stuart,
think I am.
Stuart, you're not. And I know you're like me in this way. I'm seeing social cues before they happen.
Well, that's true. Okay, that's
from a million miles away. We're doing chess. We're doing checkers, not chess.
Yeah,
or chess,
I'm
not
seeing,
checkers.
That's so true.
I wish I could miss a social cue.
Oh my God.
Honestly, same.
I'm seeing social cues that don't even apply to me and feeling insecure about them.
Honestly,
there's like
so
math
same.
running all the time.
Yeah.
I'll see someone do a slight look and I'll be like, well, he feels like, and she's doing this. And then I know the gossip behind it.
Dude, I'm always like,
lore.
I see somebody like blink too slow at someone else, and I'm like, they've been fucking for 6 months and 10 days.
You know immediately.
And I've never been wrong.
Dude, you called one so incredibly the other day. There was a comedian who had a bro energy or look to him. So sweet.
Oh my God.
And he looked just like, I was like, this fucking douche. I didn't know him. And I'm like, I was hosting the show. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just going to.
And I was like, he's a recovering addict. He's a nice guy.
Heroin addict.
Immediately.
And then he
recovering
came up to us
addict.
and he was like, I'm really trying to make friends. I'm a recovering addict. And I was like, I know.
A bro that did heroin?
I know. Sexy.
Okay.
Also very sexy.
Why do you think I knew right away? Because that's my bread and butter.
All of our
love
pussies
it.
feeling something.
Whoa.
Yeah. Sorry, I said that.
Sorry.
so Laurel
Sorry, I talked about our pussies.
So Laurel Canyon.
Okay, before we get into the show, I want to do a quick plug because I keep forgetting.
Yes.
Fans of the show, friends on the internets. We have stickers.
The girlies.
They're friggin' adorable.
I love them. They're like brats.
Oh my God, thank you. That was the inspo.
That was the inspo.
And shout out to Sandra who did our logo. By the way, after I got fake tits, unprompted, Sandra sent me new artwork with bigger tits on it because she's on the
Are
pulse.
these the no tits?
These are the no tits.
Right.
And
we'll
So we have to get rid of them.
kind of upsetting how no tits
So we
they
have to get rid of them.
Cute.
So
I gave my boyfriend one of these and I was like, pretend I look like this.
oh yeah. I mean, it could not be more what we
I was like,
Delulu coded.
I was like, tell me I look like this.
Yes.
Oh, you have to. You can't draw. Someone drew me once and it was realistic. And I'm like,
Realistic.
you can't
Someone-
make me have thin legs.
Before we
Crime.
asked
How hard could it
Sandra,
be?
we asked somebody else, and he just drew us how we look, and we were both like, "Burn that,
yeah.
burn that."
Can you get rid of that laptop? Actually,
It's at the bottom of the East River.
Yeah.
I'll pay for a new one, but I'm going to need to take this to a tech person.
Absolutely not, dude.
So, Stuart, I'm going to gift you with a sticker.
I'm so excited. I'm going to put this on my computer.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
Collection. Oh my God. Lizzie's tits are juicy.
Thanks, buddy.
They are juicy. I mean, as someone who's seen a little behind the scenes, wow.
This is so cute.
Thank
This is
you.
so cute. I can't wait.
So there's ways to get your paws on these stickers. Number one, write a review on iTunes for the podcast.
It has to be 5 stars.
5 star. If you hit me with a 4,
Don't do it to be funny.
What's the point of a 4?
it's a crime.
Yeah, no.
And it's a microaggression against women.
100%.
And so
I'd say a macroaggression.
I would say so. Right out there in front of everybody on iTunes, you talk about me in front of everyone on iTunes.
You're going to talk about me on iTunes?
Well, other comedians are going to Google how many reviews I have and see a fucking 4.
Buddy, you're the only comedian who does that.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I have a kind
You're
of
the only one who's doing that to your
Wait,
enemies.
sometimes I will Reddit other comedians and be like, what are people saying
best,
about
the
that?
best.
And when it matches up with the shit that you know about the person.
I know, it's good.
Sometimes I want to be like, you guys don't even know.
Yeah.
You guys don't even
Sometimes I
know.
want to be like, I actually have such good teeth.
I know.
Do you know there's Reddits about me because I used to be associated with a well-known podcast?
Yeah.
And there's threads that are like, what's the deal with Andrea? And they're little like lore stories that they've all built thinking what happened. And some of them
Fan fiction.
nail it. And I'm like, fuck, I want to go in there so badly and be like, nailed it.
Nailed it.
A+.
You did. You were right.
Yeah. Okay, but these stickers, you wite us a review. No, don't apologize. Don't you ever apologize.
I know, I'm so
Not in
sorry.
this economy. You can write a review, send a screenshot of it to my Instagram, AndreaComedy69. I will mail you a sticker. Just give me your address. Also, if you would like to buy them.
Give me your address. I'll show up at your house.
One time a fan sent me a knife. Was I happy? Yes. Was I scared? Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're close like that. So also, if you want to buy them, just DM me as well and we'll do a Venmo or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll do the details later, girly. But these stickers are fantastic and we would love for you
so
guys
cute.
to spread the respectfully word.
I love stickers.
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
They're cute.
So speaking of respectfully, Stewart is one of the mean girls in
the way we are.
in the way that we are.
I mean, we already
Yeah.
talked about it. We just
Yeah.
like, as soon as we see each other, we turn into like shitty bitches.
Yes. and
Yeah,
it's so
I love
good.
being mean.
We're like,
know.
We're like old gay men in many ways.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's funny because sometimes I'll be like, "You're not mean. You're a nice person," and then it's like, "Wait, no, I am so
I have the
mean."
actions
but you
of a
are-
mean person.
Yeah,
But you're like us in the way that like you are a kind person.
kind,
But you're not a nice person.
But my favorite thing to do is to be mean.
That's what I'm saying.
And is it gossip if it's the truth?
Well,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
And let me say, I was going to say, I love gossiping with both of you. Especially, I gossip more with Lizzie just because I see her a little more than you. But I love it when you find someone good to gossip with and like, they either agree, you always agree, but you
Yeah.
also don't shut down. Like you'll be like, oh, I don't agree. And then we move on immediately. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
never feel like guilty. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
you'll
not-
gossip with someone sometimes and like, they'll be like, I don't, and then they'll like be,
and then it's awkward and
Yeah.
weird.
And then
or
it's
sometimes
awkward.
it's like, oh no, that I know it seemed like that happened, but actually this happened. And then
I
we're just
know.
like, great, keep going.
Exactly.
More and then we're like,
exactly.
did you see what she wore on that video? In that video,
Oh.
So fun.
That's a reference to something we did less than 24 hours
It's so
ago.
fun.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Yes. So Stuart had a list of respectfully segments and they were all such fucking bangers. And I love that you came in with excellent
I have so
topics. So let's open up the floor for the first one, which is related to therapy, which both of us refer to our therapists at least once an episode. So
I mean, multiple times. I'm like
Oh,
obsessed.
so you
with
both
it.
are currently in therapy.
yes, we are.
Wasting
buddy,
your money.
Brother, look at us.
buddy.
It's not a waste of my money if it's
No, I'm
my
kidding.
dead dad's money. You know what I
No,
mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I'm like, my mom pays for my therapy because if you break it, you buy it.
yes.
What? So smart.
Yes.
My mom is not doing shit. See, this is why I was doing out of pocket. I'm like, no.
All right. So what's your hot take?
So my hot take is that therapy doesn't work.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is a joke. If you really
No,
have
stick
No,
to your
but
guns.
no, but you're right.
You're
and
right.
some people should. I do think like it is beneficial for people to like have. Here's my thing though.
Okay.
It is beneficial for you to pay someone to speak to them for an hour every week.
Totally.
Yes.
I have friends that I
Yeah.
speak to for a lot of hours every week.
Right.
So I have never found a therapist to be helpful for me personally in any way that a friend, you're paying for just talking about your life for an
Yeah.
hour.
Also, my therapist said this to me. He was like, the thing people don't realize about therapy, like, there are people who are bad at every job.
Right.
Yes.
And he was
There's
like,
so many bad ones.
Most therapists are bad therapists. I'm very lucky that I have a good therapist. So, like, it does feel different than talking to my friends
Yeah.
because he's like
He
so
like knows
in
your
there.
history.
Now, does he tell you like advice to do?
Yes, but also It's more like he's making me realize that I'm acting a certain way because of a certain thing, and like how to
He's
not
letting
do
you.
that.
Does he give it
he's
to
letting
you a little
think It's your
harsh?
idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, see, here's the thing. I could never speak to a male therapist.
Right.
And I probably need that.
I have a female.
I need it.
I have a female. I need a woman. I need.
I
I need a
can't
soft
speak
touch.
to a man. Like, I can't be like,
I need a man. I need like if a woman was giving me as direct feedback as he gives me, I would think that she was like trying to be like a bitch.
Bitchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he does it, it feels like neutral.
yeah, that makes sense.
And that's just, I don't think that's a thing about men and women. I think that's a thing about me.
yeah, totally.
Like when he does
You
it to
need-
me, it feels like he's like reading from a textbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if a woman did it to me, I'd be like, so you're judging me.
The DSM-5.
Right.
You know
well,
what I mean?
The women do judge you, and
Right.
that was my issue with two of my therapists. I was like, you're getting a little judgy.
Stuart, did they judge you, or did they hold a mirror up to you and go, Stuart,
Right.
you're making the same mistakes over and over again?
Right.
And I counter this, Stuart, are your friends getting tired of your bullshit?
Well, here's the thing. I
Yeah.
always lie to them. So
And this is what I was gonna say, Stuart. Therapy doesn't work
If you lie.
If you lie, because
Right,
my
and I be
thing is,
lying.
one of my huge pet peeves is when a girl you're friends with is dating a horrible man, and her thing is like, he just needs to go to therapy and then he'll be all better.
Right.
That's never gonna work because he's gonna lie to his therapist.
100%.
So
as
like
I
he's
did.
just gonna
Yeah.
be right. So therapy isn't gonna work for him because he's gonna lie.
I'll have intense emotions like one day and a ton of issues.
Yeah.
And by Friday,
and then you have
when
a glass of water.
and then I have a glass of water. I have a meal.
Yeah.
I read a little
Sometimes
bit.
you're hungry.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm hungry. And then by Friday, I sign on to my little therapy appointment at noon.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady's like, what do you want to talk about? And I'm like, this week was actually totally fine.
Stuart,
like,
that's where the iPhone Notes app comes in.
Yeah, sure. I'm
But
going to
it's
bring in
like-
some gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then that's the other part. Okay, this was why therapy was hard for me, is because I only wanted to talk about like little stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
But I needed to talk about bigger stuff. And I
Yeah.
feel like I never had the
You
right.
need a better therapist.
Yeah.
Well, so I will never, I'm not going. I'm
yeah,
not doing
that's
it.
also fine.
Yeah.
But I've had so many bad therapists.
Yeah.
Two have ghosted me.
Crazy.
That's insane.
I had one fall asleep while I was talking to her.
I've heard about this
I have
so
heard that my
many
sister- that happened to my
times.
sister.
I had one fall asleep while I was talking to her, and I really wanted to be like, and then the voices told me to kill my grandma, like
Right,
just to see
right.
if she'd like, you know, like
Perk
I
I've
was like,
heard
is my-
therapists like eat in their sessions.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
I just
hate
think
that.
these therapists are wild, especially with the Zoom. Like
The
now you're
Zoom's-
just sitting
the
at
Zoom's
home.
fucking
Yeah.
How much are
crazy.
they getting paid? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
teachers get paid $10 an hour.
I also think that we have
now this is about teachers.
yeah.
Which I have another hot take.
unionized.
I have another hot take.
Teachers molest kids. Let's pay them less.
No, I have another hot take.
Go for
Okay,
it.
go
Let
for
Why
her
have
rip.
the teachers not worked harder at getting more money? Like some of them need to
I
start
know.
sucking dick at the school board.
Yeah.
I know.
I was raised by two teachers.
Yeah.
And they were not great people. So I don't think like teachers are like
Automatically.
amazing.
A lot of them are a real
But they
nightmare.
get no money. It's
I
like
know.
crazy. And they haven't even, they're just kind of chill with it. And they're out here on
Meanwhile, actors are going on strike every
Meanwhile-
fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
and they get paid a shit ton.
You're right.
Teachers are just sitting there. I'm
Get
like, do
your
a little
self-esteem
more.
up, teachers, or get Elle Woods to
your-
represent you.
Get your self-esteem up. They're out here doing Amazon lists on Instagram.
I know.
like,
And then we all have to crowdfund.
crowdfund for their markers.
And it's like, since I've been alive, teachers haven't been getting paid enough.
I know.
Can we make a big
It's on
stink
you.
about it
Yes.
or what?
Are they gonna do something?
Are we gonna make a big stink?
Someone needs to suck dick at the school board. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I mean, that's how we get
I can
anything
get on
done
board with
in
that.
this economy.
Or somebody has to like shoot up the school board.
There are.
Sorry. You can cut that if you want.
No, we're
but
not
I
cutting
think
it.
I'm right.
We're not cutting it.
You either have to suck dick or do a violent crime.
Yeah, and that's the only way we can deal with our
Or
issues.
just actually go on strike.
Well, but also teachers are like nurses in that it's like some of them amazing people.
Some of them were just were mean in high
And some
school.
of them are hot. And
Yeah,
mean, and they
yeah.
just want to get married. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I will say this: if teachers went on strike for like 2 years, people would be so fucking sick of having their kids at home and having to teach them that
Give
they'd
them
be like,
everything.
give them anything
Any
they want.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like people were so crazy during COVID that they had to raise their own children.
Yeah.
They would go nuts.
Oh my God. Yeah. Totally.
They would be like, give them literally whatever they want. I'll buy the markers.
Yeah.
Like every parent would pay the teacher out of their own pocket.
We'll do
I would
a
give a teacher
GoFundMe.
like 20,000.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I didn't
If
have
I had
to
it.
hear your kids on
had
the
it.
subway,
Yeah.
I will say, okay, there's something that I have with the therapy thing, which I want to come back to because it has been burning in my brain. There is a culture a lot around white women of like, you can take up space. Like, don't
Yeah.
make yourself small.
Lean
There's
in.
all this stuff that's
in.
very like
lean in, power pose,
Girl boss.
girl boss.
character.
Demure.
Not Demure.
Demure is kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
It's very
Be Demure.
brat.
Brat.
Yeah, but there are so many self-centered people
Well,
that go to therapy and the therapist yes-ands them because they
Yes.
don't know the bullshit that they're up to out in
Yes.
the world. And then they learn therapy words and they're out there.
But also men do this too.
Yes, I know.
the
They're just-
therapy words have taken over.
I know.
Men
Bravo,
love-
Love Island, all
Yes.
my favorite shows saying gaslighting, all this. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
men love weaponizing a therapy word against you. Boundaries. They love being
Jonah
like,
Hill.
I can't text you back. These are Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Men love being like, I can't text you back. This is a boundary. And it's like, well, you come inside me.
Yeah,
So what boundary?
My boundary is that you can't dress slutty because I'm insecure.
Right.
My therapist told me you're a bad influence.
My
'cause
boundary
you're
is
beautiful
you.
and successful.
Yeah, you can't have a career because it makes me feel small. That's a boundary.
And I was formerly fat, and I will not fucking stop talking
And
about
I will
it.
not stand for it.
Yeah, and it's also like,
I was fat and now it's everybody's fucking problem.
yeah, truly. And stop dyeing your hair blonde. You're just not hot enough to pull it off.
By the way, men in general, stop bleaching your hair and demanding pussy.
God.
Men love to bleach their hair and then demand pussy.
They really do.
Bleached
And the
hair,
bleach-
nail polish, tiny tattoo.
It's like you can't, most of you aren't pulling it off.
yes.
I
just
can't
so
with
you
the
know.
male nail polish. That is where
Yeah.
I draw the line.
Stuart, we have
Buddy, you're in the right house.
Yeah, you're in our house. You're in.
You can just put on a boa and be like,
Yes.
No.
No. Does Mike wear clear nail polish?
Denial is a river
Why
in
would you-
Egypt. Your husband is gay.
but why would you do the clear? Because you want it to look nice?
But just get a manicure without the polish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to put
I
clear.
like a manicure with the polish.
Well, we're telling you.
Yes.
You asked and we're telling you.
If you
I
want,
don't know why as a man you would do that.
Mike's being persecuted for being
straight?
Italian.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
It makes sense if you're like gay.
yeah.
I mean, that's the best way to get a man to stop doing something that you don't do.
you straight?
Just look at him and go, are you straight?
Also,
Right. Then don't.
also, Mike, the clear nail polish is not, if you want to date a yappy hoe like us, we're going to say something about the clear nail polish.
Yeah.
There are bitches who probably are like, oh my God.
Do you have it
he's-
on now? It's dripping.
Oh
You ever
my
start
God.
to pick it? It feels good. Is that
My-
why you do it, you think? I don't know why you would do clear. It makes
Mike
no
does
sense,
like
but-
face yoga, I'm sure. Like Mike's his own, Mike's a straight
Yeah,
gay guy.
Mike has a gua sha.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
masks.
Do you have a gua sha?
I think we've talked about
A
this.
gua sha?
Yeah. Mike was like, I don't know what this is, but I would.
What's the question? A gua sha?
Gua
A gua
sha.
sha. It's like a little tool that gives you a better jawline.
No, I don't do that. But I do. I have 3 different moisturizers.
Korean skincare.
3 is the max.
Demure.
3 is the
I
max
have
a straight man
SPF.
can have.
Yeah,
for the-
obviously.
for when I go out in the day, and then I have like a midday one.
Yeah.
A midday.
Yeah, like in the early
You're
evening.
putting
if I like work out and I shower.
Okay.
I don't put that.
I thought you meant you were like going in the bathroom at work and putting it on.
I mean, I could start doing that.
He has a
No,
bronzer.
it's okay.
I like this actually.
You don't have to.
Mike
And
does
then-
self-care.
I like
Yeah.
this actually.
The nighttime restoration one. And then I
She's
do
doing
an eye
retinol. Oh, yeah.
I have a mask that I do like twice a week to exfoliate.
And Mike was a producer on Guys We Fucked, and Mike knows the
And Mike
ladies.
is a girl's girl,
Mike
and
is a
that's
I'm a girl's
fine.
girl.
Wow.
What can I say?
And
Girl's
and
girl.
straight.
Here's my thing. Okay, here's what I'll say.
I like it.
You can absolutely have a nighttime skincare routine, and I encourage you to. Maybe like skip it if you're having sex with a girl for the first time.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah. Wait.
That's what
I kind of think it's cool. If I had a crush on you, I would think that was really cool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The first time.
That's everything.
So then, like,
Right.
once-
It
once we
always
start-
changes.
that's everything. So then once we start hanging out, and I know I like you. Fucking do it in front of me. I love that.
Yeah.
But the first night, skip it.
I'll
Just
put
in
your
case,
gold
skip
mask
it.
Yeah, that would be a
on for you.
little
I'll put your
American
LeMay mask.
Psycho.
Although one time I went home with a guy and we didn't have sex and we both did face masks together and it was fun.
That's so cute.
That sounds amazing.
It was
That's
fun.
never happened to
and
me.
also he was a therapist and we just talked about my problems the whole time while we did face masks and I wanted to marry him.
Sleepover
Oh my
party.
God.
And he was like, I just got out of a relationship, but I needed company. And I was like, okay, well, call me whenever.
Wait, you got a free. See, okay,
lived
I
in
did just
Bed-Stuy.
match with a therapist on Hinge, and I'm like scared.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
This was
happen.
like a chill, like, I knew it was only going to be one night. He was
Right.
very clear about that. He was like hot guy covered, like neck down, all fully tattooed, like hot. And I thought we were going to fuck, but instead we just did face masks and like we watched like a funny movie and snuggled and talked about my problems.
Oh, let's.
And
That's
then, and he was like,
cute. Oh my
he was like, I was in a
God.
relationship for 6 years that I got out of 3 months ago, and I haven't like touched a woman, and I feel weird about it. So he was like, I just want to like make out with you and like touch you,
That's so sweet.
and I was like, great.
Okay, wait.
It was awesome.
Wow, I love that.
It was awesome. And like, I was like, call me literally anytime.
Yeah, I'm literally on
And he
call.
bought me dinner. He bought me dinner before. He bought me like a nice dinner.
You guys can just kiki now in like a non-romantic way.
Yeah, it was adorable.
Let's bring him into the
It was
fold.
Honestly,
probably
yeah, get him on the
one of the
pod.
best
Yeah.
first dates I've ever been on. in
Yeah,
my
I remember
life.
this guy. I was into
Wow,
him.
he sounds communicative, like a therapist.
And
He was.
demure and thoughtful.
And demure.
He was so demure.
Oh my god. I was like low key
He was
jealous
so
of this
demure, and by
date.
demure I mean 5'7".
Oh, that's demure.
Very demure.
Very
That's demure.
demure.
Men under 6 foot are friends.
coquettish.
Very demure.
Okay, another thing about therapy, this keeps coming up because I have so many thoughts on it. There are people out there, narcissists and sociopaths, for real,
Yes.
diagnosed, who can never, like, they have like a brain thing where they like can't feel empathy or whatever.
Right.
I
Jealous.
wonder how many, I know, right? What a nice life. That's how you make
I
so
told my
much.
therapist
I wish I was a
money,
narcissist,
honey.
y'all.
Dude,
No,
I
you
said
don't.
that to
They
my
kill it.
therapist.
They
No, you
kill it
don't.
at
No, you
life.
don't. No, you don't.
Yes.
I was raised by one.
No, I
Their-
said-
their insides are
I said
terrible.
to my therapist, I was like, I wish I had like a little bit of that. And he goes, they're having fun.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
They're not
Like-
thinking about it. They're
And
not
he
overthinking
admitted
it.
to me. I asked him, I was like, do you have clients who are narcissists? And he said, yes. And I said, do you like them? And he said, no.
Of course
And I was like, do you
not.
like talking to them? And he said, no.
And here,
And I was like, damn, that's so cool that you told me that.
Yeah.
He was like, a check is a check.
that's what I wonder.
And like, that's what it is.
Did they sniff them out when they come in there? And I'm like,
He
well,
said-
let's get the fucking
Right.
payroll going.
My therapist told me that like if a narcissistic person wants to get better, which some of them do,
Mm-hmm.
they need like he literally said they need like a daddy dom therapist who's gonna like try to keep them in check and like blah blah blah, like constantly call them on their behavior and their shit. And he was like, sometimes I do that for my clients who are narcissists because they want that, and sometimes they don't want that and they just want me to enable their behavior. And he was like, it's my job as a therapist to give someone what they're looking for. It's not my
Yeah.
job to like make them my version of what I think is better.
Right. I mean, I will say this, like you were like, being a narcissist probably is so fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And they are very shiny and fun. I definitely will admit.
I
attracted
love
to them.
narcissists.
Yeah, I was raised by one, and I'm not saying like a lot of people are like, oh my god, raised by like no, dude,
No, same.
He was fucking wild.
Ooh, a male one. Ooh.
But like he wanted to connect sometimes, and like
And you
couldn't.
you can't.
And it's sad.
Oh, that is sad.
It's
That's
sad.
It is sad when I hang out with my mom and I'm like, oh, you're like trying.
And
Yeah.
like
And they're really insecure.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
lash out at everybody and like never take a moment to introspect because
Right.
you like feel good. I think the inside of that person is scared and sad, is what I would
Yeah.
like to think.
Yeah, I wonder if we
But I
think
don't
that
know.
because we can't fathom doing
Maybe.
that without feeling that.
Totally.
Or if that's the like I'm not saying one is
I don't know,
I don't know.
yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Because for us it'd be like, well, I'd have to be coming from a place of fear and sadness to act that way.
Right. Yeah. That's
Whatever.
Right. Maybe they don't even
But maybe
feel
not.
Maybe they're just going through life like bam, bam, bam,
Gotcha,
bam. I would
gotcha.
love to not I would love to like not overthink.
Yeah.
amazing.
Like I would love to like make a decision, be like, I was right.
Right.
Yes.
Instead of being like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to go back to taking Xanax every day.
Oh.
But that's being a pill addict.
Oh, I love Xanax.
I would
know.
love to get
Buddy,
off my
I went to
mood
rehab for it.
stabilizers
You
and-
did. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out of my. I'll like get Mexican ones. Whenever,
That's so chic.
Again, so demure. Welcome to the
Stuart,
pod.
that's so chic.
whenever someone goes, I don't really go to Mexico, but when like my gay friend will go to Mexico
Yeah.
and he'll bring me back some, and then I'll take them slowly over time, and then when I run out, it's just like,
Yeah.
I gotta wait for another Mexican.
Or get your
trip.
rich mommy to buy UTI meds when she's in Mexico. Have her send them to you in the mail.
You're getting UTI meds from Mexico?
At a time in my life,
You
I
could
did.
get such better shit.
but
They
sometimes
have UTI meds here.
sometimes you want them on deck.
No,
and
I
your
feel like the
doctor
Mexican
won't.
ones are probably good.
Oh yeah, they really nuke it.
I'm
down
just saying
there.
if she's
like
gonna go
Coke.
to the pharmacy, have her get a couple extra things. Like I'm not saying don't get the UTI meds.
well, she's going to the pharmacia.
right.
Sorry.
See.
You can get Ozempic there too.
Yeah.
Of course.
You can get Ozempic online.
I know.
You don't even have
And
to
the battle I
By the way,
fight
you
every
don't even have to
day.
do a video call.
You really?
Yeah.
I'll consider
Guys,
it.
let's not do it.
I know. I'm not gonna do it,
Well, let's think about
but
it.
I want to do
Think
it.
about it. Or
I
like,
want to do
what
it.
if I could just start drinking and get Ozempic and just like absolutely be the happiest, most
I will say this
fucking-
about Ozempic: it makes your breath smell really bad, and
I
your
believe
farts
that.
and your burps, and you can't hold them in.
My thing with Ozempic,
It makes you. It
kill
makes you
you.
really stinky.
Ew.
I believe that. And I will say also, I'm gonna gain the weight back. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna go through this like thing where I lose a bunch of weight and look amazing just to.
Everyone I
I'm
know
going to
is
start
on-
eating again.
Yeah,
You're going to
Like,
try to eat your way through
100%.
Everyone I know who's on Ozempic starts every conversation with me with "Sorry, my breath smells," and at first you think it's fine, and then halfway through the conversation you're like, "I have to get out of here or I'll die."
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude, I was talking to someone who was on Ozempic, and I thought I was gonna throw up the whole time.
Oh,
we were
God.
talking.
Whoa, PSA.
Guy or girl?
Girl,
No.
bummer.
That's sad.
We don't endorse disordered eating, but we understand why. Sometimes you want to do it as a treat.
Yeah.
Well, it happens.
It happens.
We were raised, the younger generations can stop doing it.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
we were already conditioned.
Stuart, I have fake tits. Stuart, I have fake tits.
Right.
I
So
put
I can
plastic
still
bags
do
in
it.
my body, and I'm still not going to be happy
you-
with the way that I look.
Do you want to know
Isn't
why
that
I know
fun?
you can get Ozempic online without doing a video call?
Because every time.
Because I got the pill version and it's not working.
It's right.
Oh, the
Shout out hers, it's not
Oh,
working.
fuck you, hers.
Hers. I get the hers ads all the
Dude,
time.
they
I'm
sent
like,
me
do
like the
I?
pill version of Ozempic. One of the pills is just Wellbutrin.
Which
I was like, this
hear
is not a
works.
diet pill.
No, this is.
Also, wait, one
Depression
final
pill, right?
before we take a break. Therapy thought. Anxiety and depression. I deal with anxiety. Lizzie does. You know, I it's absolutely a real thing. It's really fucking hard. It has like crippled my life during time periods. I will say, the world's really fucked up and scary right now, and so like maybe you don't have an anxiety disorder. You're just like a
Right.
person moving through the world, and
Some of us do.
totally,
Some of us
100%.
don't.
Some of us do. Some of us don't. But it's like. And also, everything isn't anxiety and depression. You can just be moving through life and having a hard time, and then an
Yeah, also,
easier
I know
time.
so
It's
many
not
people.
supposed to be good all the time.
It's not
you
supposed to be good all
would
the
hate
time.
that too.
Right.
I know
Did
so
no one
many
read The
people-
Giver?
I mean,
Did no one read The Giver?
this obsession with being
That's
happy
so
all the time
funny.
is so
Did no one read
childish
The
and
Giver?
annoying.
Dude, I was talking to a girl who like was going through a breakup, and she was like, "I'm gonna see a psychiatrist so I can get on meds." And I was like, "You're not depressed. You're sad.
You don't.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be sad about this."
Don't,
Yes.
no. I mean, people need to get, we're supposed to be running around, moving
Yeah.
around. We need to get off our phones. People need to read. People need to think less.
I know, but
Yeah.
I love being on my phone.
I love being on my phone
Counterpoint,
too.
Yeah.
love being on my
It's
phone.
not, I'm not talking about us.
Yeah,
because
like
we
other people.
are
I'm
so
happy.
We're just
because
like,
I still read.
dude, we're bottomless pits, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But maybe
Here's my thing. Just balance. Like, okay, I can be on my phone all day because I joined a book club
Yes.
and I'm reading the book.
Wow. Are you really in a
did
book
you
club?
join a book
Yeah.
club? Oh my god!
Wait, that's so cool.
you.
Thanks.
So you know what sucks about me? I read all the time. I cannot do book clubs because if someone tells me to do something, I physically can't
That's
do
hilarious.
Isn't that the worst?
I need a due date, and also this is like cool people, so
Yeah.
I would be so afraid of having to tell them that they all did it and I didn't.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
that's
the,
cool.
the social pressure is
Wait,
very good for
it. We
me.
need to discuss this offline.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because I want to be in a cool.
I do Muay Thai and everyone's hot, and I'm like the biggest loser in the group, and I'm like I must.
Yeah,
get
I need
better.
like the social
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
Like I texted the group chat and I was like, hey, I got the book. I ordered the book from like Thrift Books and they for some reason sent me 2 copies. So I was like, hey, I ordered the book and they gave me 2 if anyone else like still needs it. And everybody else was like, oh yeah, I'm already on chapter 3. And I was like, well then never mind, I didn't just get it.
I didn't
do
just
it.
get it. I
That
wasn't
was
gonna
a
binge
joke.
read it in 2 days.
But like that made me be like, okay, we're doing this and I'm embarrassed and yeah.
Shame is a really critical part of life, and I think we should just normalize shame. Let's radically normalize shame.
for sure. And
Normalize this,
actually,
normalize
none of my
shame.
therapists ever really shamed me, and that did bother me.
Yeah.
They shouldn't do shame, but they should do a light call out.
Yeah.
A
They
light
shouldn't do
call-out.
shame, but they should go, does that make you feel ashamed?
Sure, a
And
You
question,
go, yeah.
and they go maybe
See,
it should.
you should be a therapist. That was great.
I know.
Yeah,
I feel healed.
She's good,
I know, but I decided to be a clown.
Oh, I love it. Which is another form of therapy.
very valuable.
I don't know. I think therapy, it's great that people are in it. Doesn't work for me.
I don't think you do think it's great that people are in it.
I think it's
you
a
hate
little
it.
fake. I think it's a little stupid
lot
and
of
fake
it's
and a
fake.
little gay.
Yeah,
Like
it's a little gay.
It's a
like
little, it's a
everybody
little
needs
fake
to
and gay.
Yeah.
get outside of their house and run around. And then also people have these like tiny little problems. Like I have this one friend that tells his therapist like every single little like dating back and forth. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's not
no.
helping. You
That's not a
shouldn't be
therapist,
telling
that's a girly.
Yeah.
exactly like you
and
shouldn't
paying for a girl is kind of embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm not talking to my
Right.
therapist about like a guy didn't text me back.
I never.
I think
have.
people are.
I'm talking
I
to my
know, but I
therapist
never
about like
have.
deep trauma.
Yeah, I don't want her to know I'm like a loser being ghosted out there.
But also, I will say sometimes I just am real quick because he knows everybody in my life. I'm like, by the way, guess who texted me? Anyway, get back to the
Anyways.
trauma.
All right, we got to take a little break, skis, and we'll
Okay.
come right
We must come back.
back. Welcome back, you weird, vulnerable, gay little guys. You're welcome here.
Welcome back to Respectfully. I have something that's just been absolutely burning
It's been bothering you for years, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I have to say this respectfully. Whatever you bought on the TikTok shop is fucking fugly.
Yes.
It sucks. It's so hideous. And you've been tricked into thinking that it's like cool and fashionable because you saw someone wearing it on the internet. Anybody can make a video on the internet. They're not famous. And that coat sucks. Show the coat. These bitches are buying this fucking coat. And I've seen them in public wearing it.
What in the Taylor Swift?
Dude, this is the ugliest piece of shit coat. We should probably blur this woman's face. Sorry.
I don't even care.
But
She's contributing to the
selling it.
problem.
That's really
she's
ugly.
selling this fucking, and all the comments are like, does it come in blue or whatever? And like,
Does it go all the way to the floor?
Ugliest
It's
piece
long.
of shit I've ever seen. And there's this thing that's happened where now, because of the TikTok shop, everybody and their mom is just like getting on TikTok and putting on a hideous romper and being like, it fits.
I love the way it cinches at the waist.
And it's like,
it looks like shit.
Style is really bad right now. I have to
It's
say.
really
bad.
And it's like overconsumption core.
Yeah.
You don't fucking need the ugly romper.
No.
You do not need the ugly romper. You need like 4 pairs of jeans and 6 shirts.
And it's like, oh, I'm going to wear it to work. And I'm like,
Why?
What? Ew, you look like a basic bitch.
all of this stuff is
Yeah.
like, it's stuff that would have been ugly in Target 10 years ago. And I don't know.
That is so Target. Like,
Yes.
I
ugly
don't know why.
Christian girl autumn vibe.
I don't know why people are buying this
Boots
fucking
and sweaters.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's so, I've never seen somebody selling a piece of clothing on TikTok that wasn't fucking ugly.
Are people really buying that?
like
Dude,
crazy.
I've seen them this fall. I swear, I promise you, Stewart, this fall,
I'm
go
gonna
to
see it.
Midtown where the tourists are. Everybody's
In
gonna be
this
wearing a little
plaid.
flannel shirt jacket. There's
See,
that
this
one,
is-
and there's one that's like a little shorter than that. Last year they were all wearing it. This year they're all gonna be wearing it. Every time I leave New York, they're all wearing it. Look at me. What this one?
Yes.
Look at me. It's ugly. It's fucking ugly. It's not flattering. It sucks. Stop wearing it.
Okay, here's another.
Every time I
really
see this
ugly.
coat, it makes me fucking furious.
It's like shacket, but too long.
it's a long
Do you guys
jacket.
remember that Amazon coat that went viral that was like green?
Yes, yes.
I hated that
ugly,
shit.
ugly, ugly, ugly.
Hated that
Another
shit.
thing to note about this is that there's a caption here which exactly explains this phenomenon. Hey, did you buy that jacket in 3 more colors just because it's on sale for $14? Clothing should not be $14.
And by the way, it looks like it's $14.
a child made that, you capitalist pig monster.
That's
You know
the
what?
other thing.
I almost wrote this down as one of my things. The
Yes.
fashion industry gets away with
I used
murder.
to work in fashion.
Yes.
They're evil.
They are never getting called out except for in Zoolander.
By the way, that's
oh
the
my
other
God.
thing. These women who are like, they have like 10,000 followers and they're selling shit from the TikTok shop. The internet has tricked you into thinking you're like an entrepreneur and an influencer.
It's Mary Kay vibes.
I was
Yes.
literally going to say this is a pyramid scheme. You're
Yeah.
Mary Kay.
Yes.
You're selling Mary Kay. This is not cool and girl boss.
No.
You're like a shill for capitalism and it sucks and is embarrassing.
You're just using child labor.
I'm so fucking mad about
It's-
this. I hate
it's
it.
really bad.
yeah.
And then they all like they do this thing where they try on a jumpsuit and act like they're a hero for showing it on their body type. Like they're like,
Yes.
this is what the jumpsuit looks like on someone who's 5'6" and 152 pounds. And it's like, you're actually not a hero because nobody needs the
Nobody
jumpsuit.
cares. Nobody needs. Oh,
Nobody needs that jumpsuit.
I always
Yeah.
get like the workout ones that are like,
Oh
and they'll
my
like show their
God.
ass in
Yeah.
it.
the
and I'm
Halara,
like,
I'll say it. The Halara jumpsuit.
yes, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Nobody needs the fucking Halara dress.
No.
Nobody needs the Halara jumpsuit.
The dress. Oh my god, I wouldn't even do that if I was playing tennis in New
my-
Jersey.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
know.
No.
Well, it's also okay. So the body thing is really interesting because there's the rompers where it's like, oh my God, I'm plus size and brave. Buy this for $6.
Right.
Yeah.
But there is hideous shit that looks bad.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull this up.
This one's crazy.
This creator, Tara Rule, wore this. And like, I enjoy her a lot, but
Rule.
it's this purple ruched, like, I would say Alanis Morissette 90s style print.
yeah. It's also like there's a way that this dress could be cool if
You
it
have
was
to
like
be so skinny to wear it.
But
that's the
also,
other thing
but
is you have to
also
be
you have to
skinny.
be like going to an event.
Absolutely.
You can't wear this to like your cousin's wedding. Most of the people who are, if you're buying clothes on the TikTok shop, you are not going to a red carpet.
Is that her tattoo?
That's her tattoo. I mean, she's a cool bitch.
You can wear this with your boobs.
But she's, okay, here's the thing. She's incredibly thin. And like a lot of these thin bitches will go on there, like you were saying, and be like, oh my God, it like flatters my body so much. And you're like, you are 110 pounds with
100%.
They're like, look at how it
tits.
cinches the waist. And it's like, right.
Right.
You weigh 90 pounds.
You got a rib removed.
No, y'all, God made me curvy, so I don't shop more. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Literally.
Oh my God. And it's also, again, it's
No, if I was skinny, I would own
If
everything.
I was skinny, I'd be over. I'd be buying every fucking
Yeah.
thing. I'd be wearing pasties out.
Me too. I know.
I mean, it's truly, just to zoom in here, it's truly hideous. It has
That's
this
really ugly.
purple
I don't like that
ruffle
at all.
garbage around the edge.
Yeah.
And like, I always
This
think
looks like Vanderpump Rules.
it does.
The show.
And to your point,
Yes.
like you were saying,
Yes.
like fashion is so bad now. And I couldn't agree more because I remember like the 2000s are in a big way and whatever. And a lot of the shit that I wore back then, I'm like so embarrassed that I wore.
Yeah.
And there's stuff from different eras that I wore that I'm not embarrassed about. That era was so
But I
fucking
don't know how to-
cringe.
I don't know how to explain this. Like all this shit I see that's on like specifically the TikTok shop is like 2000s basic mom clothes.
Yeah, Christian Girl
It's not
Autumn.
even like it's Christian Girl Autumn, but it's not even like the cool version of like 2000s clothes, which is
Yeah.
like there was cool shit.
Of
There was
course.
cool shit that cool people wear now that looks cool.
Bushwick
This is
girl.
like a flannel.
I know.
The flannel is crazy, and I'm actually shocked that your algorithm is showing you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's rude.
And
Yeah,
it is
that is
rude.
rude.
And I would absolutely never.
You should report
I'm gonna
it.
get this now that I'm in the room with you guys.
yeah,
Yes.
you are.
Let me say another
Yeah, you
thing.
are.
It's not necessarily about clothes, but I'm 35 and my phone has been listening to me bitch about being middle-aged for the last 5
Oh
years.
no.
And the onslaught of fucking face yoga, collagen,
Oh my God, the cortisol.
I know.
Shut the fuck
Cortisol
up
face.
about
Dude,
cortisol.
I've been talking about this on stage.
Every third fucking TikTok I
Is the
get is
cortisol
you're not
face.
fat, you just
Guys
have
have
high
cortisol.
cortisol.
No, I
Yes,
am.
your
No, I am.
hormones.
No, I am.
No,
and
I am.
I had wine last night, and that's my face.
And that's what it is.
Yes.
No, I cannot with the cortisol face.
The
thing.
cortisol
What
thing?
even
Wait,
is this?
what is cortisol face?
It's puffy. It's your face is puffy.
Oh, okay.
It's because you're like stress hormones in your body.
But
are,
I
like,
also think it's
stressed
fake.
out.
Yep.
Literally,
fake.
It's
like they're
fake,
all
it's fake.
they're all acting like they discovered something, but it's just because they're selling a powder.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
selling a powder that allegedly lowers your cortisol levels, and no one even knows if it does.
No, there's no way. It
I don't
does.
even-
And they
yes.
have millions of people out here. I'm like, who are these people that are doing? That's not
Literally.
like a hot
Dude, big-
black guy doing it. I'm like,
I
how does he
know.
know about cortisol?
Big
I know.
cortisol is out there and they are
Big
paying.
anti-cortisol is like they're doing everything.
Do you know
Big
what this
cortisol.
was years ago? Was intermittent fasting
Yeah.
Yes.
was this then.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting
Oh my god.
got some bitches and
It got
boys.
my ass.
It got my ass too.
It got my ass.
And
It
it
got
didn't
everybody.
work. It
doesn't
didn't
work.
work.
It doesn't work.
And I was starving in the morning. Like I need to eat in the
I
morning.
think
and
it maybe works for boys, but it certainly
I
doesn't
think
work for
so.
girls.
It
It,
does
it
not work
got
for
me
me.
so bad that my mom got sucked into this
Yeah.
like doctor website where it's like, this is an unconventional doctor. And
Yeah.
I'm like, Shannon?
By the way,
You're a grown
literally
woman.
just waiting till 40.
Yes.
by the way, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say go to conventional doctors.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I believe in conventional doctor.
I'm a medicine
Yeah.
guy.
Go
See,
to
I don't really
go
believe
to
in
a
any
regular
doctor
fucking.
at all,
but I'm saying
which is my
if
issue
you're
with
gonna go to a
therapy.
I
doctor,
believe in not helping yourself in any way
Yeah.
possible,
Yeah.
which I love
But
about you.
I'm
Gotta
just
have
saying.
grit.
Yeah,
Gotta get
yeah.
through it.
I'm just
Okay,
saying if you're
Stewart.
gonna go to a doctor, go to a doctor.
No, for sure.
Like I'd way rather go to a doctor than like a lady.
Right.
yeah,
Like a lady who's like, you take this powder.
Take a powder
What do
or,
you
like-
know?
Yeah.
like a little
Literally,
tea.
what do you know?
No,
It's
no, no.
QAnon adjacent.
Yeah.
The health supplements.
It's anti-vax.
That's for LA
Yeah,
people.
yeah, for
not
sure.
us.
It's not for New York people. New York people like go to the dentist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
we don't like swish coconut oil in our mouth. We go to the dentist.
That
yeah.
was a crazy trend too.
The teeth pulling.
The
It's called
oil
like
pulling?
Oil
What is
pulling.
this?
Oil pulling. You're supposed to swish coconut oil.
And
And
you
I did
like-
it for like 2 weeks. It was so stupid.
It's so stupid.
it's so schizophrenic.
Yeah.
The one
It literally is like if you weren't on the internet and you found someone being like, yeah, I put coconut oil on my teeth
charcoal.
and I
The
put
charcoal.
charcoal on my face, you'd be like, so you're mentally
So you're
ill.
putting
mentally
rocks in your mouth?
Yeah.
What was this?
No, you just put like a tablespoon of coconut oil and then it warms up and then you swish it around. It's so weird.
It's so
nuts.
weird.
It
and
doesn't
it tastes
work.
bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to do all this stuff. Okay, you know what got me?
What got you?
Mouth tape.
No, I hate it.
What is
I'm a
Mouth
mouth
tape?
taper. I'm a mouth taper.
you're a mouth
You
taper?
sleep-
I'm a mouth taper. I'm a
I don't want to say who, but someone very close to me
Your
got
wife.
into someone close to me. I'm not going to say. Turned to me and said, "I need
to tape my mouth at night, and I was so that's when I was concerned about the state of the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
y'all,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
I'm a literal
Okay.
disciple.
My
It's
boyfriend
changed my
won't let me tape my mouth at night because he's like, you'll die.
That's what
It's a
everyone
really
thinks.
scary
You'll
thing
die.
to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's what everyone thinks.
But I like snore and breathe through my. I'm like gross
You
when I
need
sleep.
the mouth tape.
And he's like, you will absolutely die. You will
Guys,
die.
I'm gonna staple my eyes. What do you think?
Yeah.
No, I wake up like I'm in Saw every morning. I'm like
yeah.
every single morning.
Wait,
no,
so what is this supposed to do for you?
you guys?
You're
it's
you're
so
in big
good
mouth
for you.
tape over here. You're using your platform.
No,
to-
I'm huge mouth. Yeah,
It's
everyone.
not so good for
Comment if
you.
you mouth tape, y'all, and I swear there's gonna be some fans. Okay, first of all, it's not like duct tape over your mouth.
Okay.
It's like a light thing. You kind of go like this because I don't want it to mess up my filler.
Yeah.
So I go like this. And then it's like across like here. And you can still breathe.
BDSM. Mm-hmm.
You can still breathe like everything. I sleep through the night because it's like it brings more oxygen to your brain, basically.
Don't
So
believe
you-
it.
Don't believe it.
Yeah. Keep going.
It
Mel.
does.
Don't believe it.
y'all.
We're not gonna believe it.
Okay,
Don't
fine.
believe it.
You
We're
guys
gonna
don't have to do
invalidate
it.
you.
I sleep through the night.
I mean, that's
I
good,
don't
though.
snore. You don't get sick as easy because you're not like
You lost
breathing
30
in all this
pounds.
stuff. I lost 47 pounds
Oh
actually.
my God, you're wasting away.
3 days after I started mouth taping, I lost 52 pounds.
It was crazy. It was
link in
crazy. I don't know if
TikTok.
if I'm showing up on the camera.
Link
but,
in bio.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm here. So it does help me sleep through the night, which is my favorite thing about it. It
Okay.
helps me fall asleep faster.
This, by the way, feels like one of those clips that people like pretend they're on a podcast just to post
just
a
to
clip.
post a clip and a mouth tape. I'll sell mouth tape. I really will.
We want Stewart branded mouth tape.
There's
Yeah,
so
if
many,
I could
like-
get Stewart branded mouth tape, I
Yeah.
would try it.
Oh
It'd be
my
like
God, it's like,
yeehaw
shut up,
mouth
bitch.
tape. Yeah.
yeah.
Yap stopper.
Yeah.
Stopper.
No
Gob stopper.
therapy.
Ooh,
No therapy, no doctors, mouth tape.
Mouth
only.
tape, mouth tape only. It's so
It's-
funny to not believe in doctors and believe in mouth
And
tape.
believe in mouth tape?
I love you. I'm so obsessed with you.
I'm a contrarian. My heart. Now, the final thing it's supposed to do.
Okay.
You guys don't have to believe me.
You'll get engaged. You'll find the man.
No,
I have news.
It has helped me so much, and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I understand if everyone's not going to do it. It's supposed to get rid of your double chin.
See, this is the only thing that makes me want to do it because I've heard this.
Is it this thing where
Now-
you slap it?
No, it just keeps
Slap
your
it.
mouth together.
It's
Okay.
supposed to keep your mouth together, so then you're not like sleeping
Like slack-jawed.
like slack jawed.
Which
And-
that one does make sense.
And I have yet to see. I don't know
The
what
results.
The results.
Is it
I mean,
like-
you look great.
Is
but
it like a
there's still-
hammock that you put on your face?
No, it's the tape. It
just
keeps
the
you from
tape,
opening your mouth.
because you're sleeping like.
Buddy,
No, but I'll
you
get
take
that
your mouth
next.
shut. You can't open your mouth.
Oh.
That was
So you're not like-
cute. Wait.
Wait, what? I just, my
But
mouth
there is a hammock.
always...
There is on the TikTok.
There is also a
shop,
hammock.
Yeah, I've seen the
and I've
hammock.
thought about it.
I
Yeah.
bought it.
No.
I did buy it. I haven't used it, but I bought it.
Listen,
No.
my mouth is always open because I'm yapping or sucking cock, and that's just who
And that's
I
just who I
am.
am.
I know.
And
The double
you-
chins. I've had it since I was like 12.
Yeah, same.
Or 5. So it doesn't matter. But I
I've
don't
had it
think
since
it's.
I was born.
I don't think it's like helping, but that is also in the back of my mind. Just letting
Yeah.
you guys know.
I mean,
That is the one thing that makes me think about doing it.
Yeah.
That's why I've brought it up to my boyfriend because I'm like,
I kind of think you should do.
but when I bring it up to him, I'm like, I don't want to snore, but it's like I just want to get
yeah,
rid of the
when it's
double
like for
chin.
your health, but it's really a vanity thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I love what you
Well, okay, so I'm gonna go to a sleep doctor because I have major sleep issues, and I'm gonna ask about it, and I'll let you know.
Don't let this snake oil salesman stop you from going to a
Right.
doctor.
Because I am genuinely afraid that I'm just gonna stop breathing.
No, you literally
yes,
won't.
I would go too.
Because I'm still breathing a little bit out of my mouth. Like
Yeah, a little bit is the key word.
Stuart's like, I put a bag over my head. I cut a little hole.
I put
It's fine.
put a
Dude, I
mask.
snore so bad it's so humiliating. My
well, you
boyfriend
might
is
need to
like,
get an apnea machine.
dude, my boyfriend is like, you have sleep apnea, and I'm like, if you say those words to me again, I'll literally hit you in the
People,
face.
I will rag
don't-
you for the
I
rest
think
of
they're
time.
sexy. I think they're sexy. They sound like waves.
No, I absolutely will never. I mean, if a doctor is like, you need a sleep apnea machine, I'll be like, do a surgery or put a bullet in me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a woman with a.
They're
I'm not going to
kinda
be a girl.
cool.
Yeah.
A girl that's like fucking.
Babe, maybe we can rebrand it. When we put
It's like Darth
glitter on
Vader.
it.
Stickers on it? Absolutely
It's
never.
Darth Vader. It's sexy. Also, a big thing with the sleep apnea machine is that it's putting the air in your nose
To
and
the
your
brain,
mouth is.
oxygen
No,
to the
but
brain.
So
Actually, they do say if you have sleep apnea, you shouldn't mouth tape.
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, unless you're using the machine because the whole point is you can't breathe through your nose when you
Right.
sleep.
Wait, where did you hear that you shouldn't mouth tape if you use a sleep?
From a fake
No, if
doctor.
you're not using the machine and you have sleep apnea, the whole point, the thing that sleep apnea does is it makes it difficult to breathe through your nose when you sleep. So you will have a hard time breathing if you mouth tape and have sleep apnea.
You'll be a little pug.
Yeah. Yeah, think about pugs. I would love to just mouth tape a fucking pug.
And it's like passing out.
Yeah, and you're like, babe,
Jesus.
you're double chin.
I hate dogs where you can see their assholes. That's just my final hot
corgi,
take.
it's
Great,
up. They're
great.
walking around with their butts out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't love it when I can
I
see the
kinda
whole.
That's
like
also
it.
almost all dogs.
Yeah.
I know, but I need them to be demure. I need them to be demure.
Almost all dogs.
You told me not to say anything about dogs. Oops.
Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry
That's
about
fine.
it.
That one's
totally
fine. That one's fine.
Okay.
Wait, so I love something that you said. Don't worry.
Not even the word.
You're not even trouble. One thing that you said that I love, you're like, I don't want to touch my mouth too much to fuck up my filler. And
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm about to get Botox after this. All these fake remedies are like, you shouldn't do Botox because I put this little Band-Aid on my forehead.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I should do Botox.
Right.
Yeah, and in the
'Cause-
ad, it's someone that has Botox.
I know.
Like,
100%.
bitch,
I
no.
We're doing Botox. We're
They're like,
doing
a
filler.
dermatologist told me that you can do this instead of Botox. It's like, no, they didn't.
No,
because
and
the
they're poor.
dermatologist has Botox and gives people Botox.
Yeah,
Right.
no. That's like selling people these dresses and making them think they're Britney Spears. It's
Yeah.
like, you're just not.
You're
Get
just
the
not.
paralysis in your face. It's the only answer.
Grow
it's why
up.
bitches have been doing it forever.
Yeah. Forever.
Don't tell me to buy a gold Band-Aid. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's also like you think I think that a gold Band-Aid can do what a needle can?
Yes.
Was I born fucking
Now,
yesterday?
I believe in
Something
those
my-
doctors.
yeah, I believe in filler doctors.
I believe in the doctor that gives me my Adderall.
Oh
and gives
my
me
God,
filler.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we've talked about my semi-fatherly relationship with my plastic surgeon, Dr. Kolker.
Yeah.
I want him to adopt me because the minute he handled me with the
I
gentle
feel like you have to stop
care-
saying this or he'll never see you again.
No, we love each other.
I'm not saying you have to stop thinking this. I'm saying you have to stop publicly
Being a
saying it.
plastic surgeon is such a clutch move.
Yeah.
Like to go into that field to be like, no, I'm
gonna
not
make
gonna help
money.
people. I'm gonna make money and I'm gonna make.
And I'm gonna make
No,
tips.
he is helping people.
But he's helping me slut affirming care, but he also does
But, like,
cleft
not
lips.
saving people.
He's
But,
not
like,
saving. Or
that is
he's-
so cool.
He's saving me I am a rescue.
You're like,
He
I would have
rescued
killed
me.
myself.
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, don't take Ozempic, but if I can't have big tits, I'll die.
I'll kill myself.
But he does do cleft lip repair. So I'm like, oh,
Dude,
you do
every
the good
plastic
stuff.
surgeon says that. Every plastic surgeon is like, I do cleft lips. And it's like, I'm not trying to fuck you. Just kidding, I am. You're a surgeon.
Just kidding, I am.
Oh, you
Pay
have
for
so
me to
much
go to
money. I think we're out of time, gals.
Oh my gosh,
This
this
was
flew
so fun.
by.
Oh my God, Stuart, we love you.
Oh my God,
This
you're the best.
flew by. You guys, I really want you guys to mouth tape for one night and just see. I'm gonna bring you some,
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
and I want you to try it.
What if I did it and I died?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Now you can't really do it because it does. If you put potions and creams on,
Yeah.
you have to wait like a little bit because
Yeah.
it doesn't stick.
Also, wait, can I ask one question to Tim? Tim, do you
Yeah.
do any skincare routines or any of this bullshit?
No, I need to. I assume, but I don't do any. I don't do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
A real man.
Oh, wow, what a what,
I'm
He probably has calluses.
like Justin
what a
Timberlake, a
rugged
man of the
answer.
woods.
Wow.
No, but you look great.
You
Tim,
look
though.
young.
Yeah, you do
Thank
look
you. Yeah,
young.
35.
Yeah.
35.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Do you want to come with me after to get some Botox? Oh my God.
So,
Should we all
to
get
keep
Botox?
this-
Let's do a
I'm
slick back
down.
Botox trip. Well, Stuart, you have been so fantastic. An
my
all
God.
time
As always.
You guys are my favorites. I
Oh
love
my
you.
God.
Where can they find you, follow you? Where can they get some Stuart in their fucking
Oh
life?
my God, you guys get some Stewart in your life on Instagram at Stewart and Chill.
Yes.
That's all really. Twitter too.
And Stuart opens for Hannah Berner as well. So if you're into
sometimes,
that,
yeah.
go see Stuart on the road. She's fantastic.
On the
She's such a
road.
great
Follow
Oh,
Stuart
and
and go see her.
I'm going to Little Rock, Arkansas, my hometown. Doing 6 nights at the Looney Bin.
Yes, let's
My
Oh
first
my
time
God,
headlining. You guys have to come
yes.
out.
I've been living my
6
life in the
damn
Looney.
nights. Go to all of them.
That'll be fun. And then I'm going to North Carolina with Ronnie
Fabulous.
in September.
Oh, I love that.
That'll be fun.
Also 6 nights at a place called the Looney Bin. After
No, you
what
guys,
we just did
it's
is
gonna be
fucking
hilarious.
amazing. Yeah.
Buddy, I spent 6 nights in a loony bin. It was called alcohol detox.
That's right, brother.
It's called Mount Sinai. honey.
Yeah.
It literally was Mount Sinai, by the way.
Dude, the bin de Lunet.
Bin de Lunet.
It's demure. Lizzie, where can they find you?
Follow
you.
me on Instagram at Lizzie Cassidy. Watch my stand-up sets that are in my bio. Come to Union Craft Brewing in fucking Baltimore. I forgot the city.
Baltimore
in Baltimore
Looney Bin.
on August 30th. And come to Comedians You Should Know every Wednesday and Saturday in Brooklyn at 9.
Fabulous. Follow me at Andrea Comedy 69 on all platforms. Subscribe to the podcast YouTube. We love to see you there. Comment. It really boosts it. And follow the respectfully _podcast on Instagram as well if you want those hot clips. But you can also see them on all of my socials as well.
And leave a review, take a screenshot, send it to Andrea, get a sticker.
Get a sticker.
I love this sticker.
Get a pre-op
I'm gonna mouth tape with this sticker tonight.
With the sticker.
Mouth tape with stickers. We love you.